When we don't have a clear plan or goal in life, we may feel unmotivated and aimless. We might feel like our time is being wasted and our potential not being used. We may feel like we're just going through the motions without making any real progress. Our actions may seem meaningless and joyless, but having a sense of purpose can help us to find direction and meaning in life. It gives us a reason to work hard. It can help us to find joy in our daily activities and to stay motivated and encouraged. A high sense of purpose is having a passionate mission that drives us and motivates us to stay focused on our goals and make real progress in life. Here are 5 strategies for developing a high sense of purpose from Robert Greene. Number 1. Discover your calling in life. To begin this strategy, start by reflecting on your childhood to look for signs of your natural interests. Think back to when these interests were most clear. Some people can easily recall this, while others may need to dig deeper. Look for moments where you felt particularly drawn to a certain topic, object, or activity. Pay special attention to the type of play you engaged in as a child. Marie Curie and Chekhov, Steve Jobs, and Tiger Woods all had moments that sparked their lifelong passions. At 4 years old, Marie Curie was transfixed by the scientific instruments in her father's office. And Chekhov felt a thrill when he watched his first play at a theater in his hometown. Steve Jobs was captivated by the electronics in a store window. Tiger Woods was amazed by his father's golfing. These sudden moments of strong attraction happen without any encouragement from parents or friends. It's hard to explain why they happened. It's as if something outside of our control was at work. Look for moments in your life when something felt natural and easy. This shows you can handle the challenge of practice and don't get as easily discouraged by criticism. Figure out what type of intelligence your brain is wired for. By looking at what makes you unique and freed from external influences, you can find your calling. This process is about getting to know yourself better and understanding your natural likes and dislikes. Take time to really reflect and use a journal to help. This way, you can keep track of your progress and make sure you're staying on the right path. Building this connection to your calling will help you be more independent and listen to your own guidance. If you're young and just starting out, explore different areas related to what interests you. For example, if you're passionate about words and writing, try various types of writing to find the right fit. If you're older and have more experience, take existing skills and customize them to match your true calling. It could involve several fields you're passionate about. Steve Jobs combined technology and design. Keep your options open. Experience will guide you. If you want to find your true purpose in life, don't give up or wait for it to come to you. It may come to some people quickly, but for most it takes effort and introspection. Experimenting with your skills, personality, and what you like to do is the most important step to finding your calling and living life to the fullest. Knowing your uniqueness will help you make the right decisions and stay on the right path. Number 2. Use resistance and negative spurs. Developing skills in various areas is the key to success. However, this process can be tedious and painful as you face your limitations. It's natural to want to avoid criticism and failure, but you must go against this instinct. Instead, embrace negative experiences, limitations, and use them to develop your skills and sharpen your focus. When you're exercising, it can be uncomfortable and painful, but it's important to accept these feelings. These feelings will lead to strength, stamina, and other good sensations. Embrace the tediousness of your practice and don't be frustrated. Frustration means you're making progress as your mind is becoming aware of higher skills you still need to learn. Set yourself deadlines and stick to them. If you give yourself a year to complete a project or start a business, you'll usually take at least that long. But if you give yourself just 3 months, you'll finish much sooner. Working with a deadline will increase your skill level and make the final result better. If you need to, create a tight deadline to motivate yourself. Thomas Edison was aware of how long it could take him to develop his inventions, so he would tell journalists about them and oversell his ideas. This would give him a reason to make it happen quickly or risk being ridiculed. He was forced to rise to the occasion, and he almost always succeeded. As you advance, you'll get more criticism. Some may be helpful, but some may be from jealousy. Pay attention to the tone of the criticism. If it's overly emotional, lacking details, or making it personal, it's probably envy. By the way, if you want to know how to detect hidden sign of envy, you can watch this video from my channel. Number 3. Absorb purposeful energy. We are easily influenced by the moods and energy of those around us. It's best to stay away from people who lack a sense of purpose. On the other hand, seek out those with a strong purpose. They may provide the guidance and support you need to reach your potential. These people can encourage you and help you learn from constructive criticism. Coco Chanel began with little or no resources in life, but she knew her calling was to design clothes. At 25, she met Arthur Boyd Capel, an experienced businessman, and latched onto him. He instilled in her the confidence she needed to become a famous designer and taught her about business. His tough criticisms and guidance helped Coco develop a sense of purpose that she kept her whole life. Later, she kept returning to this strategy, looking for people with skills she lacked to help her succeed. Find people who are pragmatic and motivated, not just charismatic or visionary. Ask for their practical advice and learn from their ability to get things done. If possible, create a network of people from diverse backgrounds who share the same enthusiasm. This will help enhance your own sense of purpose. Don't settle for virtual associations or mentors. They won't be as effective. Number 4. Create a ladder of ascending goals. Set long-term goals to bring clarity and focus. Though ambitious, they may cause anxiety when looking at all that must be done. To manage this, create smaller goals that can be achieved in short time frames. Break tasks into smaller, achievable chunks. Set micro goals each day or week to stay focused and avoid distractions. Remind yourself of your larger goal often and don't get too caught up in the details. Take time to imagine the satisfaction of achieving your goal and use that to stay motivated. Be flexible and adjust your goals when needed based on your experiences. To stay on track, focus on achieving practical results and accomplishments. Don't get stuck on unfulfilled dreams and unfinished projects. Break down your goals into smaller, achievable pieces. This will help you move forward. Number 5. Lose yourself in the work. Maintaining a high sense of purpose requires commitment and sacrifice over time. You'll face moments of frustration, boredom, and failure, as well as the temptation of quick, easy pleasures. The benefits may not be apparent right away. Over time, you may experience burnout. To combat this, you need to have moments of flow, where your mind is deeply immersed in work, and you experience profound calmness and joy. This is called a peak experience, and it can change you forever. The more you experience it, the less appealing immediate pleasures become. When you feel rewarded for your dedication, your sense of purpose will be stronger. To get a peak experience, you need to set the stage. Wait until you're deep into a project or have studied your field for a while. Give yourself uninterrupted time with the work, and focus on the work rather than yourself. To do this, eliminate distractions and plan to disappear for a while. Steve Jobs would close the door to his office to focus, and Einstein famously lost himself in deep absorption while walking or sailing. This flow can lead to creative results and be therapeutic. View your work as a form of worship. With dedication, you will experience a connection to the work and feel a joy that is beyond words. By following these 5 strategies, you're definitely developing a high sense of purpose for your life. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy this video, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family.